Mr. Bailey back with another lesson. So today we're going to learn about statistical questions. Say that 3 times fast. Statistical question, statistical question, statistical question. Very hard. You should try it at home. Pause the video and try it. Um, we're going to learn about statistical questions. So a statistical question is something in math. It's what people use when they're doing surveys and trying to get a lot of information from a lot of different people. So we're just going to break down like what is a statistical question, what is not a statistical question, and what you should look for when you're writing one or when you're presented with a statistical question. So let me present my screen. I'll do a little dance party while we're in the middle of it. So boom, boom, boom. I can't dance, so make fun of me all you want, but I already know it. Here we go. Sorry, but the PowerPoint did not save well, so it's hard on the eyes. So what is a statistical question? All these question marks. That's how I feel sometimes when I look at things I don't really know about. But a statistical question is just a question that anticipates or expects a lot of different responses. So when I'm asking statistical questions, I want to make sure that I can get a lot of people involved and that I know that their answers are going to be very different. I don't want a lot of the same answers. So when you're asking a statistical question, or when you see one, or when you're writing one, look for these things, that it's open-ended. You're not having yes or no. Because if you have yes or no, then you're automatically always going to have data or information that just has two options. And statistical questions have a lot of options, a lot of possibilities. That next point, you want a lot of possibilities. So you don't want to give people possibilities. You want to leave it so it's not like, so you would ask a question that's like, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? But an example of a not statistical question with that same idea in mind is, what's your favorite ice cream flavor that's either chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry? You don't want that because it has a small amount of possibilities. You want to leave it open so they can say whatever they want, from mint chip to strawberry shortcake to vanilla. And you also want to make sure that you can ask this to a lot of people. So you don't want to ask a question that's like, what does your family think is the best ice cream flavor, or what does your best friend think? Because then you're only asking 1, 2, 5 people. You want to ask as many as you can. So let's look at some questions. So I have an example and then a not example. So an example is, how many minutes do the sixth graders of Westlake Elementary spend watching TV each week? So let's think about how that's a good example. So is it open-ended? Is it a yes or no question? No, it's not. It's open-ended. So you can give whatever response you want. Am I saying, how much minutes of TV do the sixth graders watch? Is it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, 3 hours? Nope. You can say whatever you want. You can say 100 hours, or you can say 1 minute. You can say whatever you want. Is it also open to a big possibility, a big population? Yeah, there are about 126 graders at Westlake Elementary. So that's 120 responses that I could possibly get. Is 120 a lot of people to ask? Absolutely. So it meets all three of those criteria. Let's look at a non-example. How much time do you spend watching TV a week? Is it open-ended? Yeah, it is. Is there room for a lot of possibilities? Yeah. But is it a big population? No. You can only ask one person. How much time do you spend watching TV a week? That's one person. I'm asking you, one person. And so it's not a good question because although it's open ended and there are rooms for a lot of different possibilities, I'm asking one person, so there would be one point on my graph, one bar on my graph, one whatever on my graph. So you want to make sure that you can ask this to a bunch of different people. So that's it for statistical questioning today. So go out there and survey some people and make sure you're asking good questions.